Hey, hello, I'm Kråkan, also known as Corvus Cornix, and welcome to Yacc, yet another Cast where I pick a game, I play it for a week, and then I'll talk about it. This week's game is Minesweeper for the Windows PC. It was released in 1990 for the Windows Entertainment Pack, and it's a logic puzzle game developed by Robert Donner and Kurt Johnson and published by Microsoft. And also will be some spoilers up ahead, just so you know, but first a little backstory. So the first time I played Minesweeper was on my Windows PC back in the day, and just as it is now and back then, it's a time waster, and I thought it'd be a funny thing to talk about on the podcast. So to put things into perspective, back in the day, a lot of PCs didn't have an internet connection, and it's kind of funny to think about today, actually, because the software you had back then on CDs or disc was what you had. You were stuck with that. So what is Minesweeper exactly? Well, it's a game about clicking tiles on the screen and avoiding clicking the mines that are buried beneath them. And I should mention that I'm no way an expert on Minesweeper. There actually are, or is, communities that are dedicated to speedruns and stuff like that. At the top of the screen you have a timer and a smiley face, and if you click that smiley face you will reset the game. There's also a menu at the top of the screen with game options and help. You can also change the difficulty settings, and there's also custom boards. So once you start clicking on the screen, different numbers will appear ranging from 1 to 8, and these numbers indicate how many mines are connected or nearby that tile, if that makes sense. So by using that kind of logic, you can kind of know where the mines are. So if you for any reason click on any mine, it's game over, and the smiley face at the top of the screen will get his, eyes crossed out. But if you manage to clear the boards without clicking any mines, the smiley face will get some sunglasses on. By pressing the right mouse button, you can put down flags where you think the mines are. There's also a speedrun tactic related to this one called No Flags, or NF. So this is the history as I understand it. So the game was originally a clone from another game called Relentless Logic by Kurt Johnson, who later started working at Microsoft, and his co-worker Robert got the source code for that game and made another game for the Windows called Mine, and later that became Minesweeper. So a funny thing about Minesweeper was that it wasn't really a hit right away. It became a hit when it was ported to every Microsoft OS out there under the sun, from Windows NT to Windows 8, which was the last version at least included in the installation pack. So if you installed Windows, you most likely played this game, and the rest of it is history. So gameplay: click on the screen and avoid the mines. Control left clicking opens a tile, right clicking will place a flag, and if you do double the right click you will add a question mark. There is also a thing about holding the left and right mouse button, and I never used that, but apparently it's like a scanning mode thingy. Graphics. The original graphics are nothing to write home about, mostly grays with some colored numbers, and it's very basic. Sound and music. There's no sound, there's no music, so I'm just gonna move on. Easter egg, secrets, and glitches. So apparently this game has a huge speedrunning community with different categories, and I didn't know this starting this week. You can also play this game on Google's web search page. You just type in Minesweeper and you will find a playable version of it. So I found out something funny about this game this week. I was listening to other creators on Spotify, especially the NGP podcast, NGP Plus, where they talked about the censorship of this game. Apparently in Italy, they can't have mines, so they went around the thing and just made the mines into flowers. And that episode was so lengthy. I don't know how you can talk about Minesweeper for 1 hour and 11 minutes, but they did, and it was hilarious. So in conclusion, I wrote, yes, why not? When I started doing research about this game this week, I didn't think much of it. To be honest, I thought of it more as a meme episode, because who plays Minesweeper in 2026? But the deeper I got, the more interesting it became. I learned about the community and the different, I don't want to say lore, but the whole backstory of the game. And it's kind of sad that it's not included in the operating system that is Windows today. I don't think I can recommend this game to the younger people, because everyone has access to the internet now, and this game is more or less pointless. It's a time waster, as I said before. But if you're curious, maybe look it up. So anyway, thank you for listening and or watching, and take care.